night rain stains the glass beside me. City lights draw lines across my face. Quiet rooms keep your fading light. Cold hands curl round this coffee cup. Every breath I take feels borrowed from you. Every thought returns to that last embrace. Every hug felt like goodbye. Your trembling breath warm on my neck. Photograph shaking in my tired hands. I waited. You didn't come back. Every hug felt like goodbye. Empty doorways hold our soft ghosts. Your shadow slips down the hallway wall. You turned away, eyes fixed on ground. Words stayed caged behind my teeth. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Or was each pause already our ending? Every hug felt like goodbye. Your fingers clung then slid from mine. The night grew wide between our hearts. I waited. My faults stayed unspoken. Every hug felt like goodbye. Moonlight cut thin lines across your suitcase. You pack slow, like each shirt hurt. I brush your hair, you did not turn. Love breaks in silence. The room answered, I would have held you longer, I swear. As the door closed softer than my voice. Now I sit back on the sill. Fading light climbs the cracked white paint. Our last touch loops inside my chest. Too late to change the way we broke. Every hug felt like goodbye. Not a start, just an end in disguise. Unreturned calls ring in my head. I waited in that shrinking room. Trembling breath, learning how to release you. Every hug felt like goodbye. I watched the dawn and admit you're really gone now. Fading light on the old gray pier. Cold hands tucked deep in my coat. Your ghost sits down beside me, sea salt stings where tears once fell. I waited for words that never came. Our trembling breath spoke louder than anything said. Every hug was a quiet goodbye, photograph shaking in my tired hands. Night rain blurs your face in my mind. I would have held you so much longer. Every hug was a quiet goodbye. You lingered long in empty doorways, eyes turned down when I looked up. Your soft voice broke on small words, each smile cracked like fragile glass. I waited for truth you would not speak. Our trembling breath carried all that sorrow. Every hug was a quiet goodbye. Streetlights flickered on your leaving face. My fault hangs heavy in this chest. If I had spoken, would you stay? Every hug was a quiet goodbye. And last night your shoulders shook in rain. You said it's time to let this fade, but love can break without a sound, baby. I held you one last time, knowing I was never really holding on. Just arms around the space you'd leave. Now the pier is only dark wood. Quiet rooms wait where your laughter lived. Unreturned calls ring through my veins. I count each breath like missing days. Every hug was a quiet goodbye. Fading light stole color from your eyes. I would have held you through the storm. My fault echoes in each cold dawn. I know some love is meant to die. Every hug was a quiet goodbye. I let you go, but your shadow stays. Night rain slides down the window glass. Cold hands wrap round this fading cup. Our old seats wait in quiet rows. Your ghost sits where the light falls. I watch the door, I counted trembling breaths. Every second stretched thin, like breaking thread. I loved you in the pause, between your leaving and my letting go. Photographs shaking inside my tired chest. Every laugh, now a soft cracked echo. I loved you in the pause. Your last touch felt half away. Your eyes looked past my shoulder line. Each word we spoke held back tears. A bridge of air overgrowing dark. I reached for you, my courage slipped back. Every almost word died on my tongue. I loved you in the pause, between your leaving and my letting go. Your chair stayed warm, your smile already distant. Empty doorways learned your quiet shade. I loved you in the pause. You stood to leave, time broke in two. No anger, just night rain in your eyes. You whispered nothing, I heard goodbye anyway. I stayed too still when I should have begged. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. Some goodbyes come long before the last word. Now I sit where our shadows cross, counting rings your glass once left. My fault lives in each unreturned call. I waited here, you didn't come back. I loved you in the pause, between your leaving and my letting go. Fading light paints your name on walls. Quiet rooms hum with what I withheld. Trembling breath learns life without your echo. I loved you in the pause. I walk home alone, still saving you a seat. Cracked bench waits by the coffee door, fading light through bare thin branches. Cold hands rest, still learn to shake. Your lost smile haunts this quiet street. Laughter once lived where the silence stands now. I taste your name in the falling light. I would have held you longer. Night rain blurred your leaving face. Photographs shaking inside my chest. You said love could not stop going. I would have held you longer. Each hug felt like a slow goodbye. Your soft hand slipped out of mine. Unreturned calls rang through my ribs. I waited, you didn't come back. Street sounds fade while our distance grows. Your eyes look past me towards some door. I would have held you longer under that street lamp, dim and pale. Your trembling breath broke the dark air. I don't wanna hurt you, shattered everything. I would have held you longer. Our last steps echoed like snap threads. I reach once more into the rain. You were gone, the city walked on. I held you like a lifeline, but you, even when you were slipping away. My fault sits heavy in this night. Empty doorways keep your shadow near. Quiet rooms hum with what I missed. If I had spoken, begged you stay, maybe goodbye would still be sleeping. I would have held you longer, though love could not stop your leaving. Fading light falls on your old sea. Every last hug was already goodbye. My heart still waits in that first afternoon. I would have held you longer. Now I learn to breathe where your silence stays. Night rain blurs the cracked old glass. Cold hands curl around this empty cup. Your side of the couch stays bare. Quiet rooms breathe where you were. I hear you laugh in the fading light. Every echo says we were ending. I waited, you didn't come back. Photograph shaking in my small hands. Each hug was a soft goodbye. My trembling breath could not hold you. I waited, you didn't come back. Street lamp smeared on the wet ground. Your fingers found mine and slipped. You said you could not let go. Your eyes said you already had. Your soft don't go broke in the night. Every wordless pause said we were ending. I waited, you didn't come back. Unreturned calls fell in a quiet dark. Our midnight roads lead nowhere now. My fault lives inside each unsaid thought. I waited, you didn't come back. I walk through these rooms like a ghost. Your scent clings faintly to the door. If I had spoken, I'd have kept you. I held you close, knowing you were leaving. Letters you never sent hide in drawers. Too late sits heavy on my chest. I stand where our last hug broke. Fading light stains the bare floor. I see us there almost still whole. Love trembled then chose to fall. I waited, you didn't come back. Night rain taps out all our lost words. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer past fear. Now silence answers every reaching thought. I waited, you didn't come back. You didn't come back. Stays behind. Listening and night rain on the old glass pane, cold hands on a chipped wood table, fading light on the framed photographs. Your empty chair faces the door. I watch that doorway like a lost prayer. I knew you were gone. Still I waited. Every hug was already goodbye. I felt it shaking in your breath. You smiled like someone leaving in slow motion. My heart heard words you never said. Every hug was already goodbye. You once laughed loud in this room. Now the quiet hums where you were. My coffee cools untouched, forgotten. Photographs shaking in my small hands. I watched that doorway like a last hope. I knew you were gone. Still I waited. Every hug was already goodbye. Your tired eyes look past my shoulder. Each soft touch a thread near breaking. I called your name inside my chest. Every hug was already goodbye. Your last long hold was a warning. You shook, then let my cold hands fall. Hurts when love leaves soft, I learned. If I had spoken, would you stay? Would have held you longer, trembling. I hear that silence walking beside me. Empty Empty doorways haunt my quiet rooms now. Unreturned calls ring out in my mind. I see you turn then fade away. Our last night plays on a loop. Every hug was already goodbye. I see it now in each slow memory. You were saying farewell with your soft eyes. My fault was thinking love meant forever. I waited, you didn't come back, love. Every hug was already goodbye. I live with a fading light we never named. Down the kitchen glass, cold hands shake around this empty cup. Your old sweater waits on the chair. Fading light holds dust and quiet names. I trace your note, the ink still breathes. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer. Back when your breath warmed my neck, photographs shaking in my small hands. Every hug wrapped soft in goodbye. I would have held you longer. Parking lot glare on your pale face. Streetlights blink like they might burn out. Your trembling breath filled the thin air. You leaned in close, already so far. I felt you leaving inside that slow touch. If I had begged, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer. Under flickering stars and tired signs, your warmth a glass ready to shatter. Our shadows split on the wet ground. I would have held you longer. Door clicked shut, the room refused. Quiet rooms break hearts without a sound. I waited, you didn't come back. Your name on my lips, cut skin. Too late hangs heavy in this chest. Some goodbye scream, though no one speaks. Now I fold your sweater like a prayer. Night leans close, asking what I lost. My fault echoes down these empty doorways. We were two lines never meant to meet. I would have held you longer. while fading light bled across your face. If I had spoken, named the fear, maybe our hands would not fall loose. But time moves on, mercy for no one. I would have held you longer. I breathe your ghost once more, then let go. Fading light on the old gray sofa, cold hands wrapped round a silent cup. You traced lines on some worn out book. Our hugs felt small like closing doors. Your trembling breath filled the quiet room tonight. I heard each word you never let fall. Loving you was already losing you. Night rain pressed soft on the thin glass. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Loving you was already losing you. Your eyes held back a breaking tide. Clock on the wall bent every second. Half your smile died before it rose. My fault hid deep behind my teeth. Your trembling breath held the last of summer. I felt each truth you tried to hide. Loving you was already losing you. Quiet rooms grew wide between our shoulders. Empty doorways waited for your last step. I would have held you longer than fear. Loving you was already losing you. Your shadow sat where your body had been. I waited, you didn't come back home. The dark learned all the shapes of you. I realized too late, I whispered once. Too late for all the words I buried. Too late for us to turn back time. Now this room keeps your softest echoes. My hands still reach for fading light. Unreturned calls ring through my chest. I taste goodbye in each trembling breath. Loving you was already losing you. I see our ghosts lost in the window glass. Each small goodbye rehearsed inside each embrace. If I had spoken, would you forgive me? I would have held you longer than time. Loving you was already losing you. I stay in the dark, waiting for your warmth.
Cold hands rest on the old bench. Fading light slides down worn shoes. Quiet laughs drift from the corner. Your last note shakes in my pocket. Every day I walk this same slow path, as if these streets remember us better. I waited, you didn't come back. Leaves fall hard in the night rain. Empty doorways hold your shadow still. My trembling breath breaks a quiet room. I waited, you didn't come back. Our hugs were soft but almost breaking. We never said later or goodbye. Silence pulled tight between our ribs. Each touch felt one step closer gone. Tonight I call, the line rings out. My voice shakes, spilling truths too late. I waited, you didn't come back. Your name hangs low in the cold air. Photograph shaking in my bare hands. If I had spoken, would you stay? I waited, you didn't come back. I say I get it, you were leaving. I should have held you much longer. I loved you most in the almost. Those words pressed down on my chest. The note tears slow between my fingers. Small white ghosts drift with the leaves. The park grows thin, the crowds fade. Night rain slides silver down my coat. I stand up slow from my first bench, knowing this loss is what remains. I waited, you didn't come back. Fading light folds you out of reach. My fault sits deep in my throat. I would've held you longer, you know. The time was something we just borrowed. I waited, you didn't come back. I walk away as your half-remembered smile fades.
taps on the crackless. Your shampoo haunts the cold pillow. Fading light stains our old doorway. I see your shape in the chair. I tried to speak, my voice broke slowly. Every word fell down some bottomless well. I held you one last time. Cold hands knew you were already gone. Your trembling breath brushed my neck. That hug was a slow goodbye. I held you one last time. We lived inside thin, fragile glass. Quiet rooms filled with held-back tears. Your eyes look past my tired face. Each touch felt closer to the end. I tried to stay, my silence screamed louder. Every word missed you and missed me. I held you one last time. Night rain blurred your leaving shape. Photographs shaking in my weak hands. If I had spoken, would you stay? I held you one last time. You didn't come back. I still waited. Empty doorways, watch my hope fade out. I loved you badly, but I loved you. Some goodbyes live where no words reach. Your last soft shake against my chest. My fault hangs heavy in this air. Now time stalls in this small room. City lights move, I stay behind. I trace the air your fingers left. Love was not enough to hold you. I held you one last time. Your cold hands knew the way out. Your trembling breath signed what we lost. Too late to fix what slipped through. I would have held you so much longer. I held you one last time. In the quiet after you. I finally answered. Cold October night wraps around my chest. City lights bleed across the black water. I sit on our worn river bench. Your laughter haunts the quiet between breaths. Every hug felt like the end started. Words stayed buried where my heart cracked. Every hug was a last goodbye. Cold hands holding on to fading light. I waited where our shadows used to cross, trembling breath counting all my faults. Every hug was a last goodbye. Your face lives soft in my mind, eyes catching the last sweet light. Two ships drifting through the same storm, both of us scared to call it lost. You slipped away in that soft silence. I felt goodbye burning through my ribs. Every hug was a last goodbye. Empty doorways learn the shape of you. Night rain blurred you into the dark, photographs shaking in my tired hands. Every hug was a last goodbye. You stood at the door not speaking, loving, leaving, fighting in your eyes. My reach found only the cold air. Your gentle pull back broke the room. Some love is written in leaving. I learned too late how to stay. You walked away, the street swallowed you. The bench grew colder under my weight. I replay each touch like a warning. My thought rests quiet in my bones. Every hug was a last goodbye. I would have held you so much longer if I had spoken when you trembled. I waited, you didn't come back home. Now I live inside that missed moment. Every hug was a last goodbye. Every hug was a last goodbye. The river keeps us, fading light between tides. Late sun pulls on these cracked steps. Cold hands hide deep in my coat. Your window glows in my mind still. Fading light crowned your hair in gold. Every breath feels thin in this place. I taste words I never let fall. I would have held you longer if I had spoken that night. While your eyes still search my face before our hands learn to let go, I would have held you longer. Last glance slipped past my eyes. Small silences shook like night rain. Photographs shaking in my weak hands.
Your laugh plays low in quiet rooms. I walk old streets, our echoes trailing. I reach for you, then pull back. I would have held you longer if I had broken my own fear. While your face still bent toward me, before love turned into empty doorways, I'd have held you longer. The city hung loud and cruel. Your sorrow looked so much like mine. Our last touch cracked without a sound. Every hug was a quiet goodbye. We knew the end inside each star. We waited. You didn't come back. Slow through hollow rooms. Unreturned calls hang like gray clouds. The space between us lives in me. My fault sits heavy in each breath. I would have held you longer if I had named the breaking truth, while your heart still leaned towards staying before we sank into this soft distance. If I had spoken, if I had stayed, I would have held you longer. Goodbyes bloom inside beginnings and stay forever silent. Night rain stains the cracked windowsill. City lights blur soft through glass. Cold hands wrap around my phone. Your name there, my courage gone. Every hug today felt like leaving slowly. Every glance a quiet door, half closed. I would have held you longer if I had spoken in that park, under fading light and rustling leaves. But my trembling breath stayed hidden. I would have held you longer. Your worn shoes trace the gravel. Watch the ground, not me. Our shadows bent in fading light. Silence grew thick where words drowned. My voice cracked trying to ask you why. You shook your head, tears never falling.
I would have held you longer. Gray sky hung low above your hair. Your breath hitched once against my chest, then your cold hand slipped from mine. I would have held you longer. I stayed there watching empty air harden. Night rain washed away your small steps. Quiet rooms learned your missing shape. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. We never needed words. I remember the silence between us said everything. Days turn slow like damp pages. I map your absence with closed eyes. Unreturned calls ring in my chest. Too late lives here under my ribs. I would have held you longer if I had spoken at that door. If I had begged the night to stop, but fading light does not turn back. My fault echoes through each quiet room. I would have held you longer. In the soft surrender, our last hug stays goodbye. Night rain taps on the cracked glass. Cold hands curl around an empty cup. Fading light stains the quiet walls. Our first laugh haunts this small room. Every spilled sugar grain feels like lost time. I taste your name in the bitter silence. I held you one last time. Your trembling breath hid the word goodbye. The soft hug burned through my chest. Photographs shaking in my wet hands. I held you one last time. Slept close in tangled sheets. Your warm breath brushed slow on my neck. A quiet room stretched deep and wide. Each step echoes where you pull back. Every slow turning glance felt like leaving. I heard your goodbye inside the silence. I held you one last time. Your cold hand slipped from my side. Empty doorway stared as you passed. I waited, you didn't come back. I held you one last time. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Or were we fading like late light? The last hug teaches lonely, I whisper. My fault lives here in the still air. Unreturned calls ring in my thin chest. I would have held you longer, not braver. By the door your scent still hangs faint. That last embrace was mercy, not rescue. Your eyes look through me like night glass. I survived ascending, not our goals. I held you one last time, too late to mend the slow unravel. That hug prepared me for this vast quiet. Each heartbeat walks farther from your voice. Some loves bloom only to be released. I held you one last time. In this fading light, I learned to miss gently. Night rain crawls down the old glass. Our small room holds its trembling breath. Your shape still waits on that couch, fading light on your tilted face. Every laugh we left hangs in quiet corners. Every word we swallowed rusts inside my chest. Every hug was already goodbye. Cold hands clung like they could stay. I waited, you didn't come back. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. Every hug was already goodbye. Your warm hand found mine at night. Soft voice wrapped each doubt in silk. Still your smile stopped short of your eyes. Each kiss felt thin as mist. Longer nights grew thick with gentle silence. Every touch felt scared to fully land. Every hug was already goodbye. You shook like glass before it breaks. My fault, I stayed mute in fear. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. Every hug was already goodbye. Streetlights blurred on your wet lashes. You leaned in already far away. Your breath shook slow against my neck. I held you like a promise. Empty doorways waited behind your back. Unreturned calls echoed ahead of me. Now this quiet room wears your ghost. Your scent clings clings to the night air. Books still lean the way you left them. Each step I take avoids your name. Every hug was already goodbye. I feel it now in this fading light. Too late to stitch the unraveling hours. My arms remember what my voice refused. I waited, you didn't turn around. Every hug was already goodbye. I close the window and leave us in here.